I drink Dr. Pepper, don't you see? 'Cause it's the perfect taste for me.
Welcome, everyone, to the Pepper Pack Podcast. I'm your host, Random Dude Josh, and with me, as always, apparently it got to my throat, but it's the Dr. Pepper teacher, Mr. Zach Bowman. Zach. Not planned, I swear.
No need to get choked up, Josh. I know it's been a while.
No, I'm thirsty.
I know, right?
So
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm gonna turn to my lucky fridge here.
Oh, it's a dark
There's
berry
a
one.
magic fridge.
Ooh, what do you have in it?
I have.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were gonna do this. Let me go. Hold
Dr.
on.
Pepper.
No, stop. I gotta go change. And I'm gonna give a shout out, Michael. Hey, I see your comment. Hello. Welcome to the beginning of the show.
So while apparently now Zach has to I don't know what he's doing. He's showing off.
I forgot we were doing vanilla floats.
So it's magically transported from Kansas into my mini fridge.
Oh, it's that dark berry portal.
Yes, very much so. So we got to start the show off the proper way because reasons.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. Zach, are you ready?
Gotta prime the can just to make sure it doesn't explode everywhere.
All right. So 1, 2,
23.
There
Oh,
we go.
such a beautiful sound.
Oh, such a beautiful smell. Oh, that's the stuff. Every time. Every single time.
Extra vanilla ice cream flavor takes me back to my childhood. When I had energy, my back didn't hurt.
When was that? I'm too old to remember that.
I don't know. It hurts to think about. But I love Dr. Pepper.
I do too. My two favorite childhood memories. Drinking Dr. Pepper and not paying bills.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes, isn't it?
So to that, cheers. Good night, everyone. Just kidding.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
No. All right. Well, I have some Dr. Pepper collection history whenever you're ready.
Yeah, let's jump into that.
So I found a pretty cool collectible. So, as usual, this is Dr. Pepper history with Zach, the Dr. Pepper teacher. That's me. On tonight's history, I have a 1024 Dr. Pepper ring. Now, we've talked about different things, and I found this, and I was like, this is so cool. So, it's the 1024 Dr. Pepper ring. As I researched different things, I couldn't really find any information about when it came about, who made it, other than it is a 10 karat gold Dr. Pepper ring that, as you can see on there, it says Dr. Pepper, accredited route salesman. So they gave these to the route salesman that went through the accreditation process or whatever. But I was thinking, we're in the Pepper Pack, and we've talked about having the leather jackets, like the high school rings, and I was like, or the high school jackets.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, we need a Dr. Pepper Pepper Pack ring. So I did a little editing, and I was like, that would be pretty cool to have a Pepper Pack ring.
Ooh.
Because I'm coming up on 5 years. You're coming up on 5 years. Our guest tonight has already hit 5 years. I'm not jealous, just a lot. But, if for our 5 years in the Pepper Pack, if they wanted to send us some Dr. Pepper rings like this, Pepper Pack rings, that'd be pretty sweet.
That would be amazing. I'm going to do some digging because I really wonder how much that would cost to have a pepper. Oh, now I want one.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm here to fulfill all your Dr. Pepper.
No, you're making my wallet go. Please, no.
Yeah.
You already have enough. You have a Batman one. You
Mhm.
have a Reverse Flash. You have Red Lantern. You have
But you don't have a Pepper Pack
two.
one.
My wallet's going. You have two replica Super Bowl rings, and if the Avalanche win the Stanley Cup,
Hey, I just thought I'm pulling for them because growing up, my brother we shared a room together, and the two hockey teams he liked were the Penguins and the Avalanche. So
oh man,
I
the
was pulling for
game. I know this is a Pepper Pack podcast, but last night the
Mm-hmm.
ending of the game, for a solid 45 seconds, I was like, "What happened? What? Huh? Huh?"
Mm.
Like if you guys saw me on Twitter, like I was live tweeting and it was nuts.
Mhm.
But yeah,
I went to bed at the end of the third period, and I was like, "Well,
overtime was.
I,
You missed.
I had
You
my phone
missed.
under the blankets, and I had my back turned to my wife because the light from my phone drives her nuts. So I was sitting there watching the play-by-play, reading it on my phone.
Oh, yeah, it was crazy. But we're not here to talk about hockey, even though Friday, come on, let's go Avs. Bring home the cup, and they're playing in Denver. So
How
I'm
cool
just
would it
saying.
be, Josh? Because each Avalanche player, when they win, they get the Stanley Cup for the day. If we could get one of them to come on the podcast and drink Dr. Pepper out of it,
I would die.
that would be cool. Dr. Pepper, help make this happen.
Right. You know what?
All right,
I'm
well,
just going
we
to
got a
make
guest
a
to talk to.
replica of the Stanley Cup, and
Okay.
yeah. But again, we're not talking about the Stanley Cup.
No.
We're talking about Dr. Pepper, and we've got an awesome guest, a member of the Pepper Pack. And as you said, she's already hit her 5 years of being in the
I don't
Pepper
want to talk
Pack.
about it.
So while Zach is being all salty that she has been in longer than he has, welcome, Alyson. Alyson, welcome to the show.
Hi.
I'm going to move Zach backstage so he can console himself, get him back together before, he'll probably drink at least 3 more. Oh, yes. He doesn't know what he wants.
Yeah.
All right. Are you better, Zach?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I needed about 23 seconds. I'm good.
Okay. Well, Alyson, again, thank you so much for coming on to this show.
Yeah.
First off, the biggest question that we always like to ask, and I'm glad that you're sitting down for this. Tell us about how you came to be a Dr. Pepper connoisseur. I'm going to use big words tonight. Connoisseur.
Fanatic.
I don't know. I don't really, I always tell people Sprite makes me thirsty, just drinking it. And then, I don't really care for Coke.
So
I just went to Dr. Pepper and, I always liked it. And so, it just kind of, grew into something. And that's always been, my soft drink of choice. And then, that's just, so I have a twin sister. And she loves Sprite and I love Dr. Pepper. It's our thing. And so it's just, I've just always, I don't know. It's always just been once I latched on, I just didn't let go. And it's just it's my thing.
So we know who the better of the twins are, clearly.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if she was in the Pepper Pack too, because there are a couple other family members that we've met that have either children or their siblings in the Pepper Pack.
Yeah, no, she's not. No, she but any pictures and stuff that when Dr. Pepper asks us for anything and my pictures, she's all into that, taking the pictures for me and stuff like that. But no, she's just nosy and likes to know what's going on, and I think she's actually listening right now, so she's probably texting me right now, asking me why I'm saying these things.
Well, tell her to throw out some comments and we'll put them up there.
Yeah, Elena.
I mean, we won't embarrass her for picking the green stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, if you're watching, comment.
Yeah.
So,
how did you come to find out about the Pepper Pack? I mean, as what's been mentioned before, you've been in longer than we have.
Yeah.
So what's your Pepper Pack ambassador story?
I think it was they posted something on Facebook or something, if I remember right. I saw something about that. I just made my 5 years on Sunday. And I remember like I saw it. I want to say it was on Facebook, and I saw it and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. It's like, it's no way it'll happen, but yeah, I'll fill it out. Sure, why not? And then I got the email. There she is. I got the email and I was like, wait, hold on. And I'm like freaking out. And my family was like, well then, it did actually happen. Look at you. And so, yeah, it was like it's just like one of those things you do, and you're just like, it'll never happen, but sure, I'll do it.
Yeah. So how long did you have to wait? Because we've mentioned on the show, like when I applied, I think it was like June or July, and I didn't hear back until September.
It was a month or two, because enough time to where I had actually kind of forgotten, and then I got the email, and I was like, oh yeah, this was a thing that I did, and then I like I said, I sat there and just stared at the email because it's like wait.
I remember reading it like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, I remember reading it like 3 or 4 times. Like, is this really happening?
Yeah. And I like screenshot it and I sent it out to like my friends and my family, and I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah. Oh, and that's my mom.
Hi, Mom. Welcome to the show.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate Alyson's mom's username, Good Golly at the Goats? That is great.
My parents have chickens and goats, and that is their Facebook page. There she posts pictures and stuff of the goats, and they're like, they're their pets. They have like, I don't even know how many they have now, 10, 12.
So now you have to hide Dr. Pepper cans in their goat pictures to get them spreading the Dr. Pepper love.
Yep. Yeah. And
can you spray paint
has
the goats? Is that like considered animal abuse to like spray paint Dr. Pepper logos on them?
She probably wouldn't go for that. Those are her babies, so.
Well, I know it's like a Halloween costume.
Well, okay, but let's be serious here. If Zach had the opportunity, he would do that to his daughter. He would do it to his dog. If he tried to do it to his wife, she would give him the biggest eye roll on the planet.
I'd probably get shot.
No. She wouldn't go that. I know your wife. She wouldn't go that far. But there would definitely be eye rolling. So.
Yeah.
But for everybody else watching after the show, head over to Good Golly at the Goats. Give them a follow, because who doesn't love pictures of goats?
That's right. There's some characters. She just commented they have 16 goats now.
16. So, you know, she needs about 7 more.
Yeah.
Have 23 for those of you math challenged.
Yeah.
So, moving on from the goats, we had a little.
That was good.
It was ADOG, attention deficit. Ooh, goats. So since being in the Pepper Pack, what have been your top 10 highlights? What, like, for you, because everyone has different things that have really stood out to them.
And you don't have to give us 10. You can just give us the things that you can remember.
Yeah. And you were under no obligation to say being on the Pepper Pack podcast.
Well, let's be real, and we all know that's number 1.
Obviously.
I'm sorry.
No, the absolute like biggest thing. So, do y'all remember when they were posting like Meet the Pepper members like on Facebook and Instagram? Mm-hmm. They like the first one they did was my picture, and because we had to submit pictures for it, and then they didn't use the picture I submitted. They actually reached out to me on Instagram, and they were like, we really like this picture you posted a few months ago. Can we use this? Sure, go ahead. Free for y'all. And it's in the picture, I'm like sitting down and it has socks on that say like, if you can read this, bring me a Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, and like that was a Christmas gift from one of my friends, and it was just like a normal picture, and they seemed to like it. So I was like, sure, go ahead. And like the picture kind of did well on their Facebook page, and I started getting messages from people like, I know you'll probably never see this, but where did you get your socks? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that you saw my message. I really love your socks. Where did you get them? And I was like, I'm literally a nobody, but the socks are from Etsy, so like I'm not famous. I am like a nobody.
You're a pepper.
Yeah, it's like people were like, I can't believe you actually responded. I was like, I have 100 followers, maybe. Like I'm a nobody, so that was definitely an interesting experience.
I was gonna say, I bet your phone was blowing up from all the notifications and messages from that.
I did get a lot, and I ended up having to like turn my Instagram to private because I was getting so much, and it was from people saying like, I saw the socks, when are they going on sale, and all this stuff, and I was like, I remember I messaged Dr. Pepper and I told them what was happening, and they're like, we're so sorry, we didn't know that this was going to happen to you. It's okay, I was just letting you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was definitely the craziest, and that was like 4 years ago or so. And other than that, like getting the birthday cake flavor was
Yep.
cool. Like
That was
stuff that
fun.
people haven't been able, like everyone else hasn't been
Mhm.
able to try. And then I got the Dr. Pepper Zero one, like in the silver box.
Oh,
I was supposed to get that one. They told me it was coming, and then COVID hit, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're having shipment problems," which I totally get. But that one unfortunately never made it to my. I never got it.
So like I got that one in, and I like took pictures like of me opening it and stuff, and then like it was either the next day. I'm pretty sure the next day I actually tested positive for COVID because like when I took those pictures, I was feeling terrible, and I was like, no, I just take the pictures so I can post them. And then the next day I had like the raging headache, and I was like, I feel awful, and what was my fiance then? My husband, he went and got tested, and then he texted me. He's like, "Yeah, I have it, so you need to go get tested." Great. So
like, joy.
At least you have the zero to stay at home and drink.
that's yeah, and that was not fun. But
Yeah, no,
but yeah, it's been really cool. And then like, I work in marketing, so like all the surveys and stuff that they send out, like I'm a nerd for that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I really enjoy doing it and just kind of getting a sneak peek behind the curtain.
Oh yeah.
On stuff. So.
Oh, then if you love the whole sneak peek behind the curtains, the marketing stuff. If you haven't been to the museum in Waco, you and your husband should take a trip. Do the VIP tour where they take you back into the vault where you are able to see all the marketing stuff from years past.
Yeah,
your mind will go.
You can't take any pictures and you can't touch anything.
Yeah.
But you can see it.
Yeah, no, I've actually been, but it was probably 2008, 2007, 2008 when I went. So I remember it. It was really cool, and I'd love to go back. But yeah, I've only been the one time, so I would definitely love to go back.
Well, the Extreme Pepper experience is in like the vault of the museum that's not open to the public. So I don't think they had that probably back then, but
probably not.
Now we were asked a question. We were asked, have we ever gone to the Collectors Club convention in Waco? I have not, but it's something I would like to do. Just gotta find the time and the money.
Yeah, they just had their meetup here not too long ago.
No, I remember our friend from the Dr. Pepper Kitchen, Sharon, right?
Yeah, Sharon was there.
She was there. She boasted about it, but
yeah.
Then we were asked, can you still apply for the Pepper Pack? Right now, the application process is closed, but they've been saying for a while that it should be opening soon. We don't know what soon means.
It'll be before the next 23 years.
We hope.
Yes, I hope it's not that long because that would be oof. But well, okay, so since you're into marketing and that sort of thing, if Dr. Pepper came to you and said, Alyson, we love what you've done. I mean, the socks picture alone just brought in so much traffic. And they gave you a budget to come up with a campaign to promote the Pepper Pack. What would you do?
I don't know. I think it would be interesting. So, like, they have well, we don't really see the commercials much anymore. They had like the time traveler Dr. Pepper guy,
Mm-hmm.
and they have Little Sweet, obviously, and then they had the football one and stuff. But like, I think it would be cool. So like to do a commercial that have like a Dr. Pepper spokesperson, but make it like Lady Dr. Pepper, where like she's like the goddess and it's like Dr. Pepper. I think that would be really cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Senorita Pepper.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Just
Or
like
bring,
have
or
a-
bring oh, what is her name? Peggy Pepper.
Bring back Peggy Pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think like it's like Diet Dr. Pepper has Little Sweet, and I just think making like an iconic spokesperson that can have as long of a run as like Little Sweet has had for just like original Dr. Pepper flavor. I think that would be.
We can rather than Peggy Pepper 2.0, it could be Peggy Pepper 2.3. And then you get the 23.
I would agree, though. It would be cool to see a character like that
relaunched.
Be not only relaunched, but to have a female. I think just from the way the world is now, she would do well.
Yeah. That's just, I don't know, like just some type of iconic spokesperson, even if they only have a few years run or something. But like everyone knows Little Sweet goes with Diet Dr. Pepper, so I think having that would be cool to see.
Who would you cast to be the lead lady?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
And you obviously have Dr. Pepper's budget for this.
Yeah. Oh geez. I can't even think of anybody. Like, I'm terrible on the spot like this. I have no idea.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Cheers. I don't know, Zach. Who would you cast?
Mm.
This is hard.
No, I don't roll like that, Michael. Sorry.
Zach would be the Dr. Pepper bearded woman.
No, this is not the greatest showing.
Oh.
No, I don't know, because I gotta think. Do I have any Peggy Pepper stuff down here? I do somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I'm just thinking who would look similar to her. Things I don't know. I was thinking before you said like a relaunch a female character, you were gonna say like launch the Pepper Pack people, the ambassador as the different spokesman. And I was like, oh yeah, and then you said bring back like a female in person. I was like, oh okay, yeah, that works too.
Yeah, no, the Pepper Pack members are obviously we could do it.
Yeah, be fun.
So if I were in that spot and
as the female,
I wanted to bring Peggy Pepper in, I have one person who would be absolutely perfect for it. Haley Atwell. I mean, she plays Agent Carter. She did an amazing job. Yeah. So that would be my pick.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Marvel, the headphones I have on are Dr. Pepper on one side, and then they're the Age of Ultron. It's like a giveaway that I won in like 2015. So I have like these headphones. I have like a bag. I have pint glasses, and they all have the Age of Ultron logo and like the Dr. Pepper logo. It's like a contest I won on Twitter in 2015.
So your brother started some stuff in the comments.
Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah.
It's all right. We'll forget him.
I don't watch hockey. His wife used to work there. So I actually saw I got a text from him that said, go Bolts whenever you are talking in my text message. So yeah, I don't watch hockey, but they do.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
Garrett, we'll forgive you.
Am I stirring the pot a little bit?
We just lost a follower. All right. So another question we got to ask you, Alyson, is what is your favorite variation of Dr. Pepper? Do you prefer the original, the real sugar, the fantastic chocolate, the dark berry, the vanilla float, the cherry vanilla, the Dr. Pepper 10, the Diet Dr. Pepper, the zero, the dark berry, the berries and cream, the licorice, the jelly beans, the cotton candy, the ivy drip, bubble gum? I think I hit them all.
Yeah. No, I am my like go-to is the real sugar in a glass bottle. That is, and that is that's that one. Yeah, that's mine.
Now
And
I'm
I haven't
rocking
had
some
one in a while, so
honey roasted peanuts salted with sea salt right now in this. And Josh, I know you're not a fan of it, but this honey roasted in here, it's nice.
Yeah, that's mine. Just I like just regular, original, but the preference is the real sugar.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever added the salted peanuts to it?
No, I haven't.
I did it for the first time. I think what was it last summer? Someone was recommending it, and I really like it. If you can drink the soda without choking as different things fly at you, and you just make sure you only get the soda, it's really good.
Okay, I have to try it. I tried I did the hot Dr. Pepper that they sent us was a couple years back, and I didn't mind that one.
Whoa,
that was interesting. The hot Dr. Pepper with the lemon slice in it, I think it was.
So I seen. Did they send you a package for that? Because that must have been before we joined. Because I've never seen them.
Oh no, it wasn't a package. They sent an email that was like one of the
they told you how to do it. Yeah,
that how to and stuff. Yeah, so
see, I'm not a lemon fan.
Yeah.
So I can't bring myself to doing it.
Yeah.
Anything lemon lime, I just
Yeah.
That makes
no,
sense.
it was interesting.
Yeah.
I may or may not be designing a ring for
As we
the
speak.
5-year. Yeah, I'm having some fun over here. I'll show you what I
what you got so far.
Oh yeah. So what also has been sort of your other highlights being in the Pepper Pack? I mean, on top of receiving all the different swag that they've given.
Yeah.
And being featured.
Yeah, I don't know. I like connecting with the other people. I enjoyed whenever we did the Secret Santa stuff, and like I got to talk to people from all over the country.
Yeah.
With that, and like the last time we did the Secret Santa and the Pepper Pack, my Secret Santa was like a fan of giraffes, and like I love giraffes, and so like we follow each other on Instagram, and we like talked and all that stuff, and I like sent her like a tumbler that had like Pepper Pack written on it, and it had like a giraffe next to it, and it's been cool to see all the people all over the country
make those connections.
Part of it, so I really enjoyed that part of it too.
Yeah. That's part of the reason why I love doing this show, is because it actually gives me a chance to talk and meet the other ambassadors and build those connections. And I feel like our close-knit family just keeps growing and growing as we get a chance to be on the podcast and chat with people.
Yeah, and it's cool to like tell people like that I'm part of it. Like one of my coworkers today, I was telling him that I was going to do this, and he was like, "Wait, what's the Pepper Pack?" And I was like, "The brand ambassador. It's like for Dr. Pepper." He goes, "Well, you do that?" And I was like, "Yeah." So
where have you been
about it? So it's cool to tell people that you get to be part of this too. So
yeah.
I love all the crazy looks I get when I tell people. They're like, "This guy's crazy. He's making stuff up."
I mean,
well, to be fair, like when I told you I'm starting a new school, during my interview process, I told them that, like, I was answering all their questions, but my first initial interview, I never mentioned anything about the Pepper Pack. And then when they called me back, they're like, "We asked your references. Like, how does Zach have the energy to do all the stuff he does with school and church and soccer and family and everything?" And he said, and I said, one of the things they told us is you drink a lot of Dr. Pepper. And then my next question is, what is the Pepper Pack podcast? because he's like, I pulled it up on YouTube and watched a couple episodes, and they thought it was hilarious. So I was like, awesome. At least they don't hate it. They're cool with it.
Well, I would sure hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, we put a lot of work into this.
I know. It is a lot of work, but it's fun. I love it.
Yeah. So, have you had a chance to hang out with other members of the Pepper Pack in person, or has it all just been?
No, it's all just been online. Whenever they did the meetup things that like in the different states. There's actually, from what I could see on Facebook, there's not a ton of people in Louisiana. In the Pepper Pack, and the ones that are were all kind of scattered, like 4 hours away from each other. So yeah, I don't think there's a ton of us, but there may be more now.
So I want to ask you about this. What Pepper Pack sticker is that? The little circle one that like I have the back on my computer right here?
Oh no, it's just like a vinyl decal I got on Etsy that says #Pepper Pack. It's on my bumper. It's like 6 inches long.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Get some. I've been wanting to make a Pepper Pack bumper sticker that says like I'm an official ambassador. Or, you just got passed by a Pepper Pack ambassador. You're driving 23 miles an hour too slow.
Yeah. Don't blame me. Blame Dr. Pepper.
I'm not speeding. I'm just thirsty for Dr. Pepper.
Yes. There we go. I like it.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Oh, now I want to get one of those for my car.
I know. We'll make some more on the website. So another question, Alyson. What we asked you your preferred flavor. You said you like to stick with the original.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned the real sugar glass water. So maybe I say this. I already answered it. But what's your favorite way to drink Dr. Pepper? Do you prefer the can, fountain drink, glass bottle, the 2 liter?
Not glass bottle, because like obviously those aren't as easy to come by sometimes. It's usually just a fountain drink. I like to pour it over ice. I know like a lot of people on the Facebook page said can, I think, but I like to take the can and pour it over ice. That's my favorite way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now, you said Louisiana, and I know it's not Louisiana, but I had one of my soccer players, their family was just down in, I don't know, somewhere in the South, and they texted me last week, and they're like, hey, do you still need some vanilla float? We just went to a grocery store, and they had as much vanilla float on the shelf as they do regular. And I was like, please. Like, how much do you want us to spend? So,
I think I've seen it at Walmart before. It's not at the Target that I go to. They just have like regular diet and zero right now. But I've seen it randomly at different places. I'm not really a fan of the vanilla and stuff. Like, I don't really like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like vanilla Coke, vanilla, it's not my favorite. I don't prefer it, but yeah, I'm sorry. I know you are drinking the vanilla float ones, but
we're gonna give Zach about 23 seconds to console himself. He's a little upset. I could feel there was a disturbance in the force, kind of like how Bolts fans are feeling right now. He feels kind of kicked in the can. How you feeling, Zach?
I'm sorry.
Rip.
Yeah. To each their own.
I gave it to some of my friends from church last week. We had a young adult group, and a couple of them like, it doesn't taste any different than regular. It's just, I was like, it's the aftertaste.
Yeah. So I've been to Europe a few times, and I've had Dr. Pepper in London, and I've had Dr. Pepper in Pompeii, and I've had it in Athens, and in Greece. It's a very strong like cherry flavor behind it. The one in London almost had like a flat taste to it overall.
Interesting.
And then actually the one in Pompeii, so that was in 2015, I believe. And that was actually a Dr. Pepper Zero, is what it said on the can. It was like a silver can. And that it tasted just like Diet Dr. Pepper, but the most interesting one has been the one in Greece. It literally tasted like cherry. So So I still have the cans. I brought them back with me, but I drink it. There's no Dr. Pepper in them, but I have the cans.
Yeah. Huh. It's interesting that it's that a different
Because they're not all
different
bottled
countries.
in the U.S. because they have plants overseas that make it and then distribute it. Because I have cans from Netherlands, Poland, South Africa, England, Germany, and the ones I've actually bought or someone have brought back from trips there that were full for me, they do have a bit of a different taste, and I think it has to do with like the different sugar and ingredients that they have, just how it's made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And anytime I've been to Europe and I can find it, I like drink like 3 of them because like you don't find it over there as much. So it's interesting to put to try all the ones over there.
Yeah, I'm really wanting to have some. I had some friends that a couple years ago before COVID, they went to Israel and they found some in Israel with Hebrew on it, and I thought that was so cool. And they were bringing it back for me, and I told them you have to put it in your check bag. Well, they forgot to put it in their check bag. They had it in the carry-on. So the security guards took it, opened, poured it out, and threw the can away. So I was like, oh, and they told me that they looked all over. They finally found it like just before they left. And I was like, no. And like they had sent me pictures of it. So I was like, oh yes, they found it. And then they got back to like, we got bad news. I was like, don't do this to me. Like, security took it. And I was like, so if anyone's listening and you guys go to Israel, I'm looking for some Dr. Pepper with some Hebrew on it because that would be awesome to have in my collection.
Yeah, my one from Greece, it says Dr. Pepper in English, but all the ingredients and everything are in Greek.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
I think I have one. A girl from my church went to Greece 2 years ago, I think, and brought me back one.
Yeah, it's part of my little. I have like a very small collection in my kitchen.
That's how it always starts.
I have like Marvel cans, and then whenever they did the cans that had like the vintage ads and stuff on it, like the blanket you have, I have a can that has that picture on
the
it.
125-year anniversary one, right? There were like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, I either have all of them or I'm missing a couple, I think. I don't remember. And then I have a couple bottles, like I have the bottle from London. And then I've gotten some like vintage glass bottles that people, like friends and family, have found at antique stores that they picked up for me. And then I have 2 of like the wooden crate boxes. Like the old ones, I have 2 of those. Yeah. And then my sister-in-law got me some Dr. Pepper mugs from the 80s for Christmas this past Christmas.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep having people give me crates, and I'm like, I'm running out of things to, like, I just have a stack of crates. But I got the idea from Dario because he's got some put on his wall. Because they have the ones that are all flat, and then they have crates that are divided into 4 sections that hold like the 6-packs. And then the crates that are divided like the 32 slots for holding individual glass bottles. So as you stand those up, you can display different things in them. So this will become like display boards for me to put a bunch of my little stuff in.
Yeah, I've been wanting to I have 2 of them, and mine have the little, like the smaller ones to put all the glass bottles in. And I've been wanting to take them and like turn it into like a side table or something. Get me and my dad to like build something to where it's like 2 shelves on a side table. And turn it into that.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah. All right. It's almost like if you could put like a plexiglass or a glass hinge on the top of it and then put legs on it so that way you can lift it out and change the different Dr. Pepper things in it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Ideas. Cool. I'm going to start having to spend more money. See, Josh creates these cool like logos and different things, and I just take my stuff that I have and I make things out of it, and it still costs me money.
So we Elise asked a question that would be perfect question to ask you right now. Do you collect Dr. Pepper stuff besides what you've gotten from the Pepper Pack?
Yeah, so like I said, I have those cans, and then I have the crates, and then the Marvel stuff that I have was pre-Pepper Pack, and I have like a few shirts. I got that at Dr. Pepper Museum when I was younger, and I think that's pretty much it. My Marvel stuff is like very near and dear to me because I don't want anything to happen to it. It was like a photo contest on Twitter when I was in college. So I take really good care of the glasses, and I'm scared they're gonna break. But my collection is fairly small.
So you say Marvel, like you've been saying Marvels. I've been thinking about like the cans because I have a whole shelf on one of my glass display cases. It's all the movies. I got the Marvel, the Spider-Man, all the different Marvels, Avengers, and stuff. So are yours actually glasses, like glass bottles, or like glass
they're
cup?
like pint glasses. I can see if my husband can bring me one.
Yeah, text him.
Yeah.
All right, he's watching me right now, right? So
yeah, he is. Like these on this side have like the Age of Ultron logo on it, and the Dr. Pepper logo on this side. But he was watching.
That's one thing I wanted. I forgot to put in one of the latest surveys when they asked us what stuff we want in the Pepper Pack store or the Dr. Pepper store. It's like I want some nice gaming headphones or that I can use for when we record this that have Dr. Pepper all over them.
Yeah, they had put something on Facebook or something like a product you want to see, and I want them to do a watch that has like the 10, 2, and 4. Oh, thank you. You brought me two. Thank you. So it's Captain America, Avengers, and then Dr. Pepper.
Oh, that's cool.
It says it has in theaters May 1st. I have Captain America, Thor, Hulk, and Iron Man. He brought me the Thor one.
Okay, so you've got the 4 pillars of the Avengers. Nice.
Yeah, and they're glass. So
that's cool.
And
that's really
cool. A bag that has like the movie poster that's the Age of Ultron, and it has the Dr. Pepper logo on it, and then it has Avengers, and then I have a metal tumbler that's shaped like a jar that has the Avengers A on it and with the Dr. Pepper logo underneath it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Those are my like only certain people can use those type things. They actually stay hidden where like no one can see them because I'm scared something's gonna happen to them.
She's gonna have a special, safe just for that. It'll be fingerprint locked and then retina scanner.
That's how I feel about this room down here. Like my daughter knows this as my Dr. Pepper room. She's always like, Dad, can I go down to the Pepper room? And I'm like, why? She's like, I want to look for a jelly bean. And I was like, I'm out of jelly beans right now. But no, because she'll come up to the glass shelves, and these shelves are about 5.5, 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
And just solid pieces of glass, and she'll just start banging on it. I'm like, oh no, please don't. I could just see it shattering and glass going everywhere, which would be a pain, and it's like a nightmare cutting everyone up.
Yeah.
That alone is like, don't do that. And then I see all my stuff in my mind just falling on top of her. I'm like, no.
Yeah, no, my sister will say, can I use one of the Avengers glasses? And I'm like, do you have to? We have other glassware. But
just tell her back, well, that's your Christmas present for the year. You're just getting to drink out of it. No, you don't get to keep it. You just get to drink out of it. That's your Christmas present.
But even then, like if you wash it, that paint could fade or come off.
And she's probably drinking the green soda out of it. So that's like blasphemy in itself.
Hey, Zach, we don't want to start a family mutiny, so
I mean,
I'm just throwing that out there. Awesome. Well, Alyson, this has been an absolute blast. Thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Of course.
And for everybody watching, thank you so much for joining us in chat. It was great to actually see stuff coming up. I'm not going to, entertain your brothers, go Avs goes the proper way to go. So
I think it's go home. It's go home bolts because they're about to get beat.
Yes. So if you get any text messages from them later, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah. I probably will.
Probably. But again, thank you so much for coming onto the show. And for everyone watching, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, you know the spiel. You can check out our Redbubble store. It's the only place to get your official Pepper Pack potatoes. The Pepper Pack podcast merchandise. I'm going to be coming up with some new designs, so definitely keep an eye out on that. And as always, give the video a thumbs up, like, share. You know the thing. And Zach,
Josh,
handing it over to you, buddy.
I'll take it. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Alyson, thank you again, and congratulations on 5 years. Still a little jealous, but that's awesome.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Dr. Pepper, we need you to work on those rings because that'd be sweet. But everyone else, stay caffeinated, and until we drink again.